name is Harlan. I am 27 years old. I am the founder and CEO of Atlas Media Group. I grew up in Watts, and in South Central Los Angeles. I went to high school behind the Nickerson Gardens housing projects, and I ended up going to Stanford University at the age of 16, getting my bachelor's of arts in psychology at the age of 20, and I was selected as the youngest and first American Reinhard Mohn Fellow with one of the world's richest, largest media conglomerates by the age of 20. So at the age of 21, where some of my friends might have been trying to get internships in the music industry, I was in the boardroom in the office of the chairman of Sony BMG. I was able to learn from some of the wealthiest, most intelligent, brilliant media minds in the world. I was in the room with Clive Davis and Barry Weiss and L.A. Reid and Charles Goldstein, and they were mentoring me about what to do for my life. How many of you come from families where your parents are multimillionaires? How many of you come from families where your parents give you trust funds of millions of dollars? How many of you come from families where your parents are doctors and attorneys and judges and scientists and engineers and astronauts? Okay, so neither did I. And here's an important point. If you did come from those families, your parents could teach you better than your teachers how to do what they do. How do you learn how to become a scientist or astronaut? How do you become a physicist? How do you become a doctor, a lawyer? Everyone says go to college, but the fact is I went to one of the top universities in the world. And I can tell you firsthand, no one's going to sit you down and say, here's how you become a doctor. My wife, I've been married 6 years. I'll be celebrating 6 years next month. My wife is one of the youngest black female doctors in the country. Her mom was one of the first people to integrate schools in South Carolina. No one sat her aside and said, baby, here's how you become a doctor. So the reason I do what I do is because there is more to getting what you want in this life than simply coming to school. School is a resource. But if you are not in the driver's seat of your life, school will not be enough. It will not serve you enough. Your teachers can only do so much for you. Your counselors can only do so much for you. So the first thing I want to introduce is the project that you guys are going to watch at some point called Goal 365. It's something I shot at Fox Entertainment Group's live in front of 100 young people and their mentors. And it's 3 discs. Each one are half an hour long. And what it introduces is how do you decide to set a goal for your life and how do you work for it practically? Most young people are very familiar with what they can't do. Everyone is always telling you not to do something. Don't talk. Sit up straight. You know, all that. People are telling you what not to do all the time. How many conversations have you had with people who are doing what you want to do? Who are telling you how to get there? There's a gap. And so what I do is I come in and try and fill that gap.